Cooper the Labrador. Lovely little fella. However, like many of them do, and many of the dogs that we see, he's a jumper. Oh, is he a jumper? Flipping heck. So, as I've said many, many times before, he's jumping to get an interaction with us. Call it attention-seeking behaviour, really, but the lowest form of attention-seeking behaviour, where he's realising he's learned if he puts his paws on our chest, that's what's going to get him the attention that he craves or needs or actually likes. So what we have to do is, like everything else, break that habit, because at the moment he's got wallop, in he comes, up he comes, and that gets him attention. So we need to cut into that habit, break that thought process. Cooper, come. Sit. Reward. Good. By giving him a job to do, giving him something else to think about. Okay. And what we're doing here, like everything, very, very low stimulation environment, always in the run, got to start off with there's very little distractions. So every lesson, or every first time off of every lesson, or when we're introducing a new lesson, you can't do it outside. You can't do it in the park. You can't do it up and down your street. You've got to nail it either inside the house, in your garden, or if we're lucky enough here, we've got a run that we can introduce new lessons with. Very, very low stimulating environment. However, there are dogs in the kennels, so there is a distraction there. Cooper, come. Sit. Reward. Good lad, well done. So a number of different things that we're working on here. Straight away off the bat, we're putting value on that recall. We're adding value to that sound in his mind. In our mind, it's the word come. We're adding value to that. We're calling him away from distractions, because you can clearly see he's interested in the dogs in the kennels. Teaching him a sit, which is a very, very basic week one, day one skill that you need to do. But more important, we are cutting into the habit of jumping. We are giving him a number of alternatives for him to complete, a number of little jobs really. If he completes those jobs successfully, Cooper, come. Guess what? Sit. Good boy. He gets a reward. Good lad. And he's a Labrador, so hey, let's use food. Let's use food to hammer in, instill that lesson. Once that lesson is in, and he's proved that he knows it, and he's demonstrated it by proofing that new skill in as many different environments as possible, then we start phasing the food out. We don't want dogs working solely for food. We want them working for the respect and our leadership, to be perfectly honest. So, breaking the habit. Cooper, come. Sit. Building up the patience, building up the time. The longer I leave this, he's going to become impatient and then start jumping. So this is all about timing. See, he's starting to get a little bit twitchy now. Good. Well done. Good. And we just build up that time frame that he's engaged with us and he's focused upon us. So we're showing him, if you look at me, good things are coming, mate. If you look at me and interact with me, it's better than doing anything else. Another thing we need to be careful of is treat placement. Cooper, come here, mate. Good lad. Good. If I wave that around his nose, he's going to become impatient and start to jump. Okay, I don't want him to even think about jumping. I don't want him to think about having to jump. I want to erase that jumping habit that he's got in his mind right from the offset. I want to get rid of it. He now knows he doesn't have to do it to get something positive. To help us do that, we're going to put that tree under his head, lower than his head. Come. See it. Lower than the head. Good boy. Good lad, well done. So, Cooper, good boy. Lovely Labrador, but he's a jumper. Oh, he was a jumper. Good boy.